180 on the dot. Getting there. I'm liking it. This is how I always say I like my belt extra loose on squat so I can really breathe into my stomach. This is how loose I like it. This is latched. I can fit my entire forearm in there while it's latched. I'm not playing, I like it really loose when I squat. So today's the big day. Today I test out whether or not I can squat, and if I'm able to squat successfully, if I can actually add any weight to it, ensuring that we're still in the game for squatting at this meet in 5 weeks. There is always the push-pull class, but I really want to squat in this meet. So I woke up today feeling pretty anxious, but pretty excited at the same time. I was definitely tense because, you know, getting this close to a meet, you definitely get a little bit stressed when the squat's not cooperating, considering squatting is a major part of a powerlifting meet. Now, there is the Ironman division, which is push-pull, that I could always do. So, you know, say, God forbid, a worst-case scenario happened where I couldn't squat at this meet, I could still do the meet. But obviously, you know, squatting's fun. It's like my favorite thing to do. So I want to make sure I can do the squat. So I've been resting my knee and icing it down, and I've been doing a lot of ankle mobility work. That ankle mobility is my one key issue to my squatting. So the biggest thing I'm doing with my stance here is it's a wide stance for one, and my feet are angled straight forward, toes pointing to the front of me, not duck stance at all. Some people squat better with duck stance. Some people do it better the Kelly Starrett way, which is feet straight ahead like I'm doing. I think a lot of it depends on your hips, honestly, the build of your hips, but that's a different topic. Anyway, for me, keeping them very straight and in a wide stance feels amazing. I feel a lot of torque from that, and I also bypass my knees when it comes to strain and stress. I feel a lot of the power go right to the outsides of my feet as well, which is optimal for squatting. So it's definitely a good stance, and upon warming up, everything felt really, really good. I'm going to continue to work on the ankle mobility so I can get my knees further forward and obviously become more upright over time, but the weight was moving pretty decently today, so I worked up to about 4 plates and gave that a shot.
Good job. Good job, Nick. Come on, babe. Up. Good.
So let's go back and assess the situation here. When you come back from an injury, it's really easy to compensate for that injury, and that ends up jeopardizing your entire form, and I see that here already. First off, I see my right knee is buckling in a lot more than my left knee. That's an indicator that I'm favoriting my left knee, and I'm putting all of my weight onto my right leg, and that's not good at all, so I need to fix that ASAP. The other issue I see is I already have an issue with forward knee travel. I don't break at the knees and let my knees travel forward enough as it is because I don't have good ankle mobility. But on top of that, it looks like I'm holding myself back even more than usual and sitting my butt backwards even more than usual, probably in an attempt to avoid activating and triggering my knee. So that's another habit I need to get out of ASAP. So here I strip the weight back down to a lighter weight. I'm practicing controlled pause squats, focusing on dispersing the weight evenly onto both legs. And I'm going to work on my ankle mobility and practice bringing my knees further forward so I can be more upright as I continue to heal and progress as well. Hopefully this kind of helps some of you guys who may be going through an injury to learn how to analyze and scrutinize your form when you're returning from an injury, because it's very easy and very common to kind of adjust your form to cater to the injury, but that can cause a lot of other issues in the future. So we assessed what was wrong and what needs to be fixed, and now we're going to continue fixing it and hopefully get the squat back up to par.
Street classic.